Hey guys, so the Bleach collab is out in Valkyrie Connect. So they're doing some things a little different than the previous collabs, which is pretty interesting. So I'll show you what some of those differences are. If you're new, I'll explain some of these things for you. If you're new because you're here with for the Bleach collab, I'll give you some tips here and there, and as well as we're going to be doing some summoning for these characters. So let's do this. Okay, so a great place to start is if you just click over here on this Bleach banner. So what that's going to do is bring you to like this HUD, and it'll kind of break down everything there is for you to do. There is, I guess we'll show you the expedition first. So this is exactly what it sounds like if you've played mobile games, or there's actually a lot of games that do this. So you'll come over here to the event. So I've sent my characters on an expedition already. This is them showing me what I've gotten. So you get lots of gems for the characters. You use the send out there. You get coins for the event, as well as this is really cool. Odd fruit. What odd fruit is it permanently increases your character's stats. So you want to try to get as much of this as you can. This is for Bleach characters specifically. So basically, you just click on this guy. I'm just gonna hit auto, and it'll tell you defeat probability by how many people you send on there. Just send them out, and within a few hours or so, you'll come back, do it again, and you'll get more rewards. That's very cute. So, there you go. So in 3 hours, I'll come back and get my rewards. You can also get, you have a chance of getting this right here. Pretty cool little piece of gear that's exclusive to Bleach, obviously, so make sure to do that. Next, we're going to talk about the scenario event, so we'll do this over here. So far, the scenario event is pretty par for the course. I haven't had time to go through all of it yet, but basically you're going to go through all these little nodes. This is just like a little story mode that mixes the Valkyrie Connect characters and the Bleach characters. So it's pretty neat. There you go. There he is. There they are. So they always do this little story, mix the characters for some reason somehow, but the real kicker is at the end you get, you've gotten a lot of coins, you get exclusive gear, and it's a great way to get gems. And especially if you're new, you just come in and click on these nodes. Every time you see a little book here, there'll be a gem there. I've collected them all already, but just make sure you do this at least the once, but I suggest doing it all of each difficulty. So this is something that is much different than previous collabs. Normally, to get your free character, every collab has a free character that I can think of. This time is Rukia. So the way you get her is clearing these missions. These are kind of be like your like boss characters. You want to come through here. You choose the difficulties. So first you want to beat him solo, so you can beat him solo, so you can fight him and get... So first you get Rukia for beating him here, Renji. So to beat Renji, you want to... That's how you get Rukia to begin with, and then the first time you complete these, you get Rukia, shards. And it's really easy, you just click promote. I've already done it, but you click promote, it just takes you to the hero screen, and you can promote her there. It's pretty easy. So normally how you get these the free characters through the cards. Here, we'll just do this. Come here, we'll do this. Put Aizen here. So I'll do multi so other people can join. Sure, we'll just use these characters, whatever. So also if you use the Bleach characters, you'll get like boosted. So if you're new to this, other players can join. If you do multi, you generally can get more rewards. I am just going to hit battle, just so I can kind of show you what this is about. So you get to fight them. It's really cool. Yeah, you bring a team. There is going to be some instructions before you go in on the left. What the game recommends that you bring. If it's certain races of people or certain elemental types. So make sure to follow those. They'll make your life a lot easier. For him, I think it's like fire and light characters, or characters that break barriers. Things like that are going to help you out a lot. If you're new, you don't have that, I just stick with the elemental types that you can. Just do the best you can. You could also come over here and click this little symbol here, and you can join other people's raids. So if you need help passing one in particular, you can do that. Look for that there. It's not going to let me do that while I'm in a raid, but that's a suggestion, and it also helps the other player out if they need help. So that's one thing that you can do. Alright, so down he goes. So there's not much to it. You just beat him up, and the reason you're doing this is so you can get these coins here that I'm going to show you. You can get other stuff too, but the main reason you're doing it are for these coins, and I'll show you what to do with those. So, what you do with the coins is you come over here to the Bleach cards, and so I'll show you what you can get here. So you come over here to the card list. This is the easy way to see it. So all these rewards are going to be under these cards somewhere, and it's just a matter of time before you get them. So you just spend the coins to flip the cards, and eventually you'll get what's in there. And then you'll want to reset the card list, the decks, whenever you're getting everything that you want. So some of the things that you can get are, you can get a Bleach costume here for Loki, which is pretty cool. I love when Valkyrie Connect and Bleach characters like actually merge, which is pretty unique to Valkyrie Connect. They don't always do that, but they have done that in the past. Like with the 7 Deadly Sins ones, there's like demon versions of like certain characters where they kind of get all purple, like in 7 Deadly Sins. It's pretty cool. So you can get that for him. You can get a couple other of gear here. You're going to want to get as many of these as you can because it takes quite a bit to be able to star them out to the max. So just try to grind those boss battles I showed you as much as you can so you can get the coins, so you can get as many of these items as you can to max them out. So I'll show you kind of what I'm talking about. So you can flip all cards, makes your life easier. So you can come here and see what all I got. So I got one of the exclusive items. Some of these other things are really nice. No, I got two. Some of these other things are really nice, like things like this, the Fusion Rune Ring. But I definitely want to keep flipping because I didn't get the suit yet, right? So there's that. You also get some... Oh, so it'll say all your super lucky cards have been pulled. Reset cards. Just say yeah. It's just easier that way. You can continue to pull for cards. So I have a good amount. I can sit here and do this. But I also want to show you that there's milestone rewards. So I got one of the odd fruits. You can come on down here and see what else there is. You can get the Zangatsu, Ichigo's sword. So that's one of the rewards. So you can, not only are you focusing on getting what's under the cards, you want to get the Zangatsu here from the milestones. Is there anything else at the very bottom? So you're going to want to try to get as many of these Zangatsus as you can. That way you can max it out. Because you need a lot. You need a lot of them to like fully max it out. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on. So as far as the Bleach content as of season 1, they normally do multiple seasons of this. So like after the 6 days of the season 1, it'll probably go to season 2, and they'll be adding, generally they add maybe another battle or another scenario, and they add more characters to summon for in the summon. So that's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to take you over here to the summoning. Get this out of the way. So obviously we're going to summon for the Bleach characters. So I really want Kenpachi because he's one of my favorite characters. But there's Kenpachi, there's her, Ichigo, Renji. So these are the 4 characters that are here. There's going to be more coming out in season 2. So make sure to check out for that, and I will definitely be checking that out as well. So how this works, so the first 2 pulls are going to be on a discount. This first one's going to be half the price, so it's generally 3,000. We toss this down here. The rainbow orbs are obviously what you're looking for. Have a higher chance of being what you're looking for. So as you can see, you also get items from the polls here... Oh, nice! Dang, that's pretty lucky. Getting a character not on the pity. And I'll get to that in a second, explain that. So, items are really important in this game. This is how you're going to be using skills. Each of these items generally have like a skill that they'll use. This chick's cool, she reminds me of Morgan. And it depends on which order you place the items. It's pretty in-depth. It's simple, but the game can get pretty in-depth. But dang, we got Renji, that's freaking awesome. He's really cool. And I think his alternate version, he goes Bankai, and it's gonna be sick. So there's that. So we'll do it again. So the second roll is gonna be 2,000. It's just slightly discounted. So every third pull you do is gonna have a guaranteed Bleach character out of the 4. Now, it's not guaranteed to be a character that you don't have, so you could get duplicates, which can be fine. That's how you can star them up, stat them up. But you can do that after the fact. In this game, you get hero missions where you can go through and get like shards for the characters. That way you can max them out, so you don't have to feel like you're missing out. So it's generally not preferable to get duplicates of the characters when you could be getting ones that you don't have, because you can always power them up later. So here we go. This will be my third pull, so it's going to be a guaranteed Bleach character. So that's sick. See who we get. Hopefully I get Kenpachi. I want all of them, really. She's pretty cool. If you're new, she's decent to use at the beginning. Lots of items. Yeah! Kenpachi! Man, he's so cool. I freaking love that guy. Blew my mind whenever he was fighting and he's like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have to do it. And you're like, he's gonna go Bankai! And he doesn't, he just uses 2 hands. Such a gangster. He's been fighting people with 1 hand all that time. So sick. So I'm excited. I got him. I love him, and I love Ikaku, another one of my favorite characters. So we're going to... So now, every time you do it, it's going to be 3,000. That's the regular price. So we'll see if we can get, like, Ichigo and stuff. So let's see. I probably won't spend all of my gems on this. Ooh, dang, that's a horrible pull. I literally didn't get, like, a single rainbow anything. That's crazy. But I probably won't spend all my currency here. I'll probably save some for Season 2. That's going to come out in about a week. And that way we can do some polls for that. I don't know what type of banner it's going to be. If it's going to be the pity, the 3 pity, or is it going to be you select your character and it takes a little bit longer to get, but you get the character that you want guaranteed. I like both, but we'll see here. So here's the third one. Harpy chick, get out of here. She's pretty cool. There's a lot of good character designs in this game. Nice! Ichigo! Nice! Kurosaki! This is pretty lucky. Okay. I've gotten one of each so far, no duplicates. So, let's see. I still got a decent amount of currency here. Let's just go another round, see what happens. She's a really good character for starting off new players too. At least she was back in my day. Back in my day, I started this game kind of when the Street Fighter collab came out. I unfortunately missed the King of Fighters collab, although those characters are outdated. A lot of the characters I use are outdated, but I just like using the collab characters. So I've been casually playing this game for a pretty long time. I'm not a pro by any means, but I always thoroughly enjoy it, and I do think it's one of the most underrated gacha games out there. Like, yeah, it's older and the graphics are older, but they generally make up for the limited graphics by making their characters pretty elaborate. Especially later on, a lot of the characters you're seeing right here that I'm pulling are kind of older characters. Like this character's like from the very beginning. They still look good. Or I'm going to get a guaranteed character, but let's see who we get. Cool sword. Dang, that's crazy lucky, man. Wow. Wow, I actually got her. She's so cool. Blew my mind when I found out that that cat was a chick. I think y'all feel the same. Wow, that's crazy. So I got pretty lucky. I got one of each character. So I'm probably gonna stop here and save some of these gems that I've been saving up for the next season that's coming out. So a couple things if you're new, make sure to do the story mode as well. That can get you a bunch of gems. So another thing that is good to know, each character has, and I mentioned this a little bit, but I want to actually show you, each character has their own like hero missions, and you can get gems for them too. So every character that you get, you can come in here and look at the cool little story, and I'm skipping it just for the sake of the video. And you get 50 gems. So you can get 150 gems here, and you can get some shards for her. So this is what I was talking about, where it's not a big deal if you don't get a bunch of multiples of them. It's good because you can increase their stats permanently that way, but you could also do that with the like Bleach Odd Fruit. So if you're new, this is another good way to get gems. Also, Arena's a good way to get gems. There's lots of ways this game gives you gems, and they're very generous with it. And they'll even send it to your mail, and it doesn't really perish for like 80 days or something. So you can take a break, come back, and you'll have a chunk of gems to spend. It's really fun in that way. So here's another tip for you. So here's my full Bleach squad. They still need a lot of work, but and this probably isn't the best team to take in here, but I'm just going to do it just for the sake of the video here. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for the Bleach collab, at least Season 1. So make sure you subscribe if you're wanting to see some Season 2. I'm going to be doing some summons on there because I got pretty lucky on here. I got everybody I wanted on the first try, basically. I'm very fortunate, and I'm very grateful. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. How well did you do in getting the characters you want? So I love reading your guys' comments. So if you also have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll do the best I can to answer them. Thank you guys. God bless you, and you have a blessed day, y'all.